Hey there Virgo, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to have you here. So this is your weekly energy update, your weekly energy reading. So what's happening in your world, in your energy this week? How can you harness that and move forward in the best possible way? Well, I've got the Light Seers Tarot deck here. I'm going to use this to get your general theme, general energy of what is going on with you this week, Virgo. I'm interested to find out too, because as you probably know, I am a Virgo too. So let's have a little bit of a look at what's going on with you this week. Okay, we have the King of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so King of Swords, using the knowledge that you have to help move yourself forward this week. It may also be that you're needing to, really connect with your communication skills to get where you need to be this week. We've also got the Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles, she's working hard. She's diligently working. She's putting her time and effort into things to help to improve her skills, hone her skills. Then we've got the Five of Wands. So that's a little bit of conflict, inner conflict. I think it's related to work for a lot of you, actually. I think there's, obviously it's next to that Eight of Pentacles there. Maybe, you're really trying to figure stuff out, trying to figure out whether you're going in the right direction, whether, you're doing the right thing. All of these sort of doubts, I think, flying around in your head. Then we've got the Ten of Cups. That's happiness and contentment at home. So the energy around your home life and your love life and the things at home that make you happy. All good this week. And then we've got the Ace of Swords. So that's seeing a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. That's finding a bit of clarity, finding out a little bit of knowledge about how best for you to move forwards. So let's have a little bit of a deeper look. I keep calling these the wrong things, I'm sure. The light, let me find the box. No, it's not there. Oh, there we go. The Healing Light Tarot. Healing Light Tarot. I've got the little book there. I keep calling it all sorts of other things. The Healing Light Tarot. They're lovely cards. I've had them for ages and I've not used them yet, but today is the day. Or this week is the week, because I've used them for everybody else's. Okay, right. Recent past. What's been going on in your recent past, Virgo, to influence where we are at the moment? We've got the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, Temperance, and the Death card. Right, interesting, because that card kept falling out when I was shuffling these and I ignored it. So it's interesting that it's finally come out. Okay, so Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, again, we've got that in our general energy and our overview. So it's about finding a little bit of clarity, seeing things in a new way. And I think that is literally what you have done in the recent past. Got the Queen of Cups there, and I think it's making you looking at something in a different way, looking at something in a clearer way, as helping you to feel more emotionally stable and more, calmer, find a little bit more peace inside, because you've just shifted the way that you're looking at something. Then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. That's interesting, this card, because she looks like she's pregnant there. It's an interesting take of the Queen of Pentacles. And obviously the Queen of Pentacles, she's the richest queen in the pack. And I'm thinking there, she's being a creative queen in this this scenario. So I think, you know, you have been having to be creative financially in the recent past, I feel. And I think maybe you've been doing a little bit of juggling, a little bit of turning one thing into another, just trying to be creative. Maybe it is that you've financially been having to juggle. Things have been a little bit more complicated than usual. And maybe you've had to be a little bit more realistic in the way that you're looking at your finances. But there's certainly some creative accounting, I think, being going on in the recent past. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Pentacles there. The Ten of Pentacles, obviously, it's all the pentacles. And we've got that clarified with the Death card. So I think there's an ending of some sorts relating to your pentacle. So whether that is, your health, your wealth, your stuff, your work, your home, you seem to have everything going for you in the pentacle area. But I think it's going to shift. I think there's a change coming on, an ending of something, and a new beginning. And I'm going to have one more card to clarify that, because I don't think it's a bad ending. I think this is a shift. Maybe it is a shift for the better, actually, because we've got that Eight of Pentacles. You're working diligently, honing your skills, using your brain, using your communication skills. King of Swords. That Ten of Pentacles and the Death card. Let's have a look. Let's have two more cards to clarify that in your recent past. Again, King of Swords. So two King of Swords. Oh, that's a Knight of Swords, sorry. And we've got the Seven of Cups. So Knight of Swords is about searching for answers. So I think you have been looking for solutions, looking for ways to change things, to change your finances. Because obviously we've had that you've been juggling and being creative with your finances or your pentacle, whatever that looks like for you. So maybe health, maybe your stuff, your job. And this is all about picking one of your dreams, making a choice about what you're going to put your energy into. And creating a shift within your pentacle area. Right. Okay, so current energy for you at this given moment, Virgo. Oops. Don't forget, if you like the reading, it'd be really amazing if you could give me a thumbs up. Helps the YouTube algorithm catch me. And I'd love to know, on a personal level, what's going on with you. If this resonates with you, stick an emoji if you've got no words, or if you just don't want to share. Just let me know what your energy is this week, if it fits with you. And also, don't forget, you can become part of the little community that I'm trying to grow here by subscribing, completely free, and just press that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on any of your readings. I've done that recently with a few of the people I subscribe to, because I've been not getting, it's not been showing up on my homepage. So there we go, top tip. Right, the Magician, current energy, Judgment, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Hierophant, the Justice card. Okay, interesting set of cards, Virgo. Right, the Magician, we'll start with him. It's a really lovely Magician, this one. Take a look at that. Beautiful. Right, the Magician, you have all the skills that you need to do the job in hand. So whatever it is that you're focusing on at the moment, I think for a lot of you it's work. You've got the skills you need. And I think you are throwing fishing lines out into the future. You're setting your stall out for the future. I think you're building a strong foundation, and I think that you are manifesting galore because you're in this good magical place where you're being proactive. You're putting a lot of energy into things. I think you are you're able to put your time and effort into where next, what's next, and how could, what do you need to do for that? We've got the Three of Wands. That's about looking out into the future. Where have you got areas of growth and expansion? What's out there for you, and how can you harness that, and how can you move towards the things that make you happy, that bring you joy, that bring you passion, that bring you satisfaction, essentially for a lot of you, work. So it may well be that you're really doubling down on your current business. It may well be that you are putting a lot of time and energy and effort into learning something, because obviously we've got that Eight of Pentacles up there, diligent work. So it may be that you're working really hard to get a university place, or do well in your exams so that you can move forwards into a new area of work. Whatever it is, you're feeling very proactive and very magical at the moment. And I think what you're doing now, as much, obviously we've got this Five of Wands here, this conflict. I think despite the fact that you maybe be having conflicting thoughts and conflicting stuff going on, I think you're going in the right direction. I think you're opening up a new world for yourself, new opportunities for yourself. We've got the Judgment card. The Judgment card, a rebirth of sorts. So I think, all of this hard work that you're doing, I think, and is going to benefit you. I think it's going to have an impact on you, if nothing else, because this is how you show up in the world, how you feel within yourself. I think it's going to give you this brand new beginning within yourself, this shift of sorts. And I think it's very much about you. I think, I think it all feels very positive. It feels like you're going to shift in a really good way. And I think, that's saying it's going to be the making of you. It's going to be I think this is the making of you. And I think this feels like it's got longevity. It feels like it's the future for you. This shift is the new you for the future. We've got the Hierophant clarifying there. And I feel like you're creating structure and I think an actual thing. I feel like whatever it is that you're putting your time and effort into, so whether that is it could be something like a home, it could be something like, a business thing, whatever. I feel like it's a thing. Whatever you're creating, this new you that you are putting your time and energy into, that you're working hard on, you're creating a new thing, a new maybe a way of life for yourself, actually. A new way of working for yourself, a new set of morals for yourself, a new set of ethics for yourself. But this shift in who you are, it is really, it feels quite deep. And for this week, I think this is a really pivotal shift for you. Not necessarily the people attached to you, but just for you in your internal world. This shift feels really quite big, and it involves you creating some sort of rules and regulations, I want to say, for the want of a better word around yourself. Like I say, like a new set of moral code, or a new set of ethics for yourself moving forward. A new new spiritual way of thinking, a new something for yourself moving forwards. We've got the Nine of Pentacles there. The Nine of Pentacles, it's about reaping, the benefits, reaping what you've sown, getting the rewards of all of your hard work. And then we've got the Justice card. It's deserved. You're well deserving of it. So I think of all this stuff that you've got going on, this proactive stuff, this you working hard, this you having this complete shift within yourself. It is well deserved. You have put the time, you've put the energy into it, and it is deserving. And I feel like that's where that Ten of Cups comes in. You deserve the happiness. You deserve the happiness, you deserve the rewards from you know, all of your hard work. And I think you're going to have a taste of that this week. I think it's going to run on, you know, into the future. But I think you're going to see a little bit of a taste of that this week. And it's going to be a shift. It's going to shift you internally as a person. Oh, it's quite exciting, this. I'm liking this, Virgo. Right. Okay. We've got the 7 of Wands. The 10 of Swords, the Fool. So this is future energy. King of Pentacles, the World, and the King of Wands. Okay, 7 of Wands is you being persistent. It's about not giving up. It's about you just sticking to what you feel is right, and just coming up against any challenges, any naysayers that are come up along the way, and just keep moving forwards. And I think you're doing it because, you know, you want to embrace this King of Pentacle energy. You want to attract that abundance towards you, and I think that is what is keeping you going. And I very much think this is work related for most of you. But I think, you know, you're wanting the rewards at the end of it, and it's keeping you focused. It's keeping you focused in the future, and you're making some smart moves, some smart choices. You've got your pentacle on your mind. Again, it could be hell for some of you, but I think for a lot of you, this is work. This is work related. We've got that 10 of Swords there. So I think there's going to be one final stressful hurrah. Whatever it is that has been quite a stressful situation for you, I think it's going to sort of pop up again, and then it's going to go, because this is the ending. It's the 10 of Swords. It's the end. It's the last one. But with the 10 of Swords, it might be painful. It might be a little bit difficult and a little bit upsetting, but this is it. It's needed to happen to clear the way, to clear it out of the way, to make space, to move forwards, because we've got that World card clarifying there. Once this 10 of Swords has happened, this stressful situation has cleared, and there's been an ending of sorts, then you've got, you know, it's opening up to a brand new cycle. The World, the last card in the Major Arcana, you've taken all the knowledge that you have learned, all the wisdom, all the information that you've gained in the last cycle of your life, and you're taking it onwards into the next cycle of your work life, I do believe, for a lot of you. Then we've got the Fool. So we've gone from the last card in the Major Arcana back to the beginning. So you're starting a brand new cycle, a new adventure, a new journey that you know, who knows how life's going to be, where it's going to take you. I think you just got to take that leap of faith, just go with the energy, go with the flow, and just roll with it, and just go into this new cycle with an open mind and a carefree kind of way of looking at life. And really just power forwards. We've got the King of Wands. He takes action. He moves forwards. He's moving towards his joys and his passions. He's doing it with confidence. He knows what he wants, and he's getting it. So you really are having an ending and a brand new beginning in this future energy. It's quite, you know, astonishing, really. The cycle's ending, the cycle's coming to its close. It's the loop's closing, and you're starting a brand new one. And we've got that Ace of Swords there, the light at the end of the tunnel, the beginning of something new, a new idea, a new inspiration. And yeah, it's all quite new and exciting for you, Virgo. I'd love to know how this resonates with you. Again, please let me know in the comments. But in the meantime, stay rooted, stay open, and very much stay magical. You've got the Magician. You've got magic written all over you at the moment. Yeah, good luck, and I'd love to know how you get on.